Welcome back to Melanated Mathematics. We're infusing Black history and culture in our everyday math learning. This problem comes from our first and second grade workbook. Let's take a look at it. So it says, Maya Angelou was a great poet and leader. She has 18 pencils. She gives 9 pencils away. How many pencils does Maya have now? So let's think about this. So she starts with 18, gives some away. So we got to stop right there and think, if we have a certain amount of something and we give some away, will we end up with more after that or less? Will we have more or less? Let's think about it. So if I have something and I give them to somebody else, that means I'm taking some away. So I would have less, right? So let's think about it in math terms, right? So are we going to be adding something, or are we going to be taking or subtracting something from our total? Right? If you're thinking subtracting, then you got it. So we can begin by creating what we call a number sentence or an equation to go along with this problem so we can represent what's really happening. So we can think we have 18 pencils to start, and we're going to subtract, which is our minus sign right there, and we're going to subtract 9 because we know that she gives 9 pencils away. Now we want to figure out, when we subtract 9 from 18, how many are going to be left, right? That's what we're trying to solve for. So we can do this a lot of different ways. You might be able to just do this in your head, which is great. So if you already know the answer, wonderful, you're already there. But if we need to think about this in a couple of other ways, just to make sure that we support anybody who's taking a look at this from all different perspectives, we can do that. So we can think about it. Of course, we can always begin with drawing a picture. That's going to be, our basis foundation for when we do our math. It's great to have a visual. Even, for me, honestly, I like to see things. I'm a visual learner, and there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean anything about you as a learner or how smart you are or anything like that. Because, I do it. I still draw pictures for a lot of different things. So if you have to do that, that's not a problem. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to draw kind of like a little array with rows and columns, but I'm going to put 5 just so it's evenly spread out and organized for me, because I can lose stuff really quickly. That's just the way I am. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 5 and 5 so far, that's 10 plus 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I know that I need 18 total. So far I have 15. So I'm just going to count on 16, 17, 18. All right. So I got my 18 total, right? This is what we're beginning with. Now I know that I'm going to take away 9 of these. So you can go through and do this again, however you feel comfortable. You can erase them, or you can do like I'm going to do. I'm going to just go ahead and cross them out. And I think what I also want to do really quick is go ahead and I want to change the color. I think I'm going to change it to, let's go to brown, right? So I'm going to take away 9 of my 18, and these will be my pencils in this case, right? So I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then what I'm going to do, just so I can separate it and make it even more organized for me so I don't lose what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and put a circle around the ones that I didn't cross out. So whatever ones are left, I'm just going to go ahead and make a little loop around that. All right, so this is what I got left. Then I can go through and I can count, right? So 18, I took away my 9. So 18 minus 9 would then be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know that I would end up having 9 left. So 18 minus 9, I can get rid of this symbol and drop in my difference, which would be 9. There's a lot of different ways that you could do this. Try it your own way, see how you get there, but hopefully everybody can just make sense of this and make it happen. And you also learn something about, one of our historical figures in Black history, Maya Angelou.